What is up, folks? Welcome once again to another session of Let's Chat with me, Meor Addelan. Living the life of a celebrity is not as easy as one may think. Of course, you're in for the fame. You got all the exposures. People recognize you on the street. People want to take selfies with you. People want to get your autograph. People feel so much engulfed in this celebrity world that sometimes, or should I say most of the times, it is something that all celebrities need to endure on a day-to-day basis. And to discuss more about the life of a celebrity, I have with us a local celebrity in mind, local artist, ladies and gents. Allow me to introduce to you, Hunny Madu. May you share with us how tough it is, being a celebrity, being a recording artist, as you are being a personality, being on TV shows, being a well-known person in public, where almost everything and anything that you do is being scrutinized, is being looked into quite deeply by people outside there. How does it feel to you personally, Hunny?
To be honest with you, when I started my career, I never wanted to be a celebrity. I never thought of like, I want to get famous. I want to, no, that was never my intention. So until today, when someone uses that term on me, I don't feel like I am that or I embody that, or neither do I care about the scrutiny I get from people, from the public. But then when I do realize, there are moments where I do realize like, oh God, what I just posted has sparked some negativity in the comment section. So that's when I realized, am I a celebrity? But I guess what I do kind of affects some people. Yeah, like you said, I am a local celebrity. So it's like, I don't feel like there's a lot of people who just kind of stops in their way just to like, try to invade my privacy. So in a way, it's still a very respectable kind of relationship with me and my fans or whoever who recognizes me outside. And a lot of my fans are actually people who are very respectful. They're the ones who are maybe followed me from my radio days as a radio DJ. And when they meet me, they're like, hey, how are you? I used to listen to you. And now I'm like an accountant. And hey, I used to listen to you. And now I'm a dentist. So it's like everyone has carved their own path. So it's a very nice like progress to see from my fans, in school, in university, and now they're like successful people. So in a way, I don't feel like my life is being scrutinized. In fact, those who actually follow me still, they kind of embody what I promote, which is healthy lifestyle, fitness, and what I believe in. So yeah, I don't feel that pressure, to be honest with you. My goal is to just be happy daily and just progress 1% better than yesterday, whether it comes to my mental health, my body health, and me being a great mom, and me being as smart as I can to make money for the family and having quality time. It's just to become 1% a better human being than yesterday.
Didn't it feel like, when you walk down the street, when people were whispering behind you like, hey, that's Hunny, oh, that's Hunny, I saw her on TV and everything.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel the first time around when you realized that, where you were at the top of the town, where people were whispering your name and like looking you from afar like, dude, that's a celebrity?
Yeah.
That made you feel good,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Good, but also awkward. It's never like it's never a moment where I'm comfortable with. Like I've walked with, I'm close with like a few friends who are also in the industry, and then they'll go like, oh my God, that's Hunny and like Ning, and then like, Allah, we're right in front of you. Of course we can hear you. So we just turn around and say hello, how are you? And then it's just like, hi. So it's like, in a way, we just kind of like accept it the way it is, and we don't think much of it lah. We think of it as a compliment. It's like, it's nice to be recognized, but it's nice when it's a positive thing. It's not like they're trying to steal your bag or anything. So it's good. It's not in that retrospect. So yeah, it's good.
I just want to give you a scenario. How would it have been? I mean, like 15 years ago, when there was no Instagram, when there was no Facebook,
Yeah.
we had freaking Friendster, and that was even hard to comply, back then. How would you
Yeah.
think your life would have been while you were still in your industry, Hunny?
Well, 15 years ago, there was no Instagram, and I was already in the industry, and I was 20. 1 years old. So I started singing and performing since I was 15, 16. And I did a lot of theaters. Obviously, Instagram came much, much later when I was in my late 20s. And so I had those 7 years of literally no social media. And when I released my first single and I released my EP, we had to call the press to do a press release. We had to do like a meet and greet with the fans, and it was like through the power of the traditional media, they helped us with that. But then later on, social media came into play, and I was still like not sure how to use it properly. But Facebook was something I use. My Facebook fan page, it still has more followers than my Instagram, but I'm not as active because I just prefer being on Instagram more. I can't just do it all because I do it myself. So I definitely realized that moment of like my early years of being in the industry, and now I'm in like my like yeah I'm like I'm pretty senior like in the industry, but like pretty seasoned, I would say. So it's like I can see the difference. But what I like about it is that if I had something to say, it will truly be my words. And it has flipped in a way where it's like this. I went through some personal, you know, moments in my life where I did not want to speak to traditional media, because what happened in the past was that I would say something and the words would probably be written differently or twisted. Sometimes it's exaggerated, and sometimes it's like, when did I say that? So with social media, I've been able to craft my words wisely, and I've had the time to write these words down with on my captions, and these thoughts are well thought of. It's not, someone going, "Honey, boleh jawab sekarang," and it's like I'll be like, so with social media, I've been able to like say, sorry, I'm just going to express my thoughts about this matter on my Instagram. So wait for my press release on my Instagram. So in a way, it's been great in terms of that. But I still respect a lot of journalists out there. There are a lot of great journalists who are good journalists. They don't just sensationalize news. So those journalists I respect. But on the flip side, there's been so many journalists who are lazy. Like they copy and paste one article, they twist the headline, and then it's attacking me, and it's attacking my family. So it's like there's been a lot of those kind of articles that came out, especially online, and that I don't appreciate.
You did mention about social media being a tool that you use specifically to address
Mhm.
whatever it is that you need to address. But
Yeah.
having said that, though, that's also the flip side of it, where people are never going to be satisfied for whatever it is that you post out there, even though it's
Mhm.
true. Now, how hard is it for someone like yourself to be able to communicate back to your fans and try to be politically correct? I would say trying to be perfect in a sense. Now, that's just impossible, isn't it?
Honestly, I've never thought of trying to be perfect or trying to fit a stereotype that, like, okay, just because I'm a mom, I can't do hip hop, or just because I'm a mom, I can't, you know, um, wear what I wear. I don't feel like I've crossed the line, and I still sedadiri, and I'm still a normal human being, and I make mistakes, and I'm glad to own it. And I just choose to share what I feel is positive, and I'm not disrespecting anyone. Neither have I done anything wrong to anyone, as in like steal someone's money and make money off it. Do something that's not honest and all that. So it's not about pleasing anyone. If I wanted to please anyone, it would be God and my family, my parents, and so far they've been very happy with the choices that I've made, and I have their blessing. So other people can just mind their own business. And if you can't mind my business, just get out. And please do not leave any hate comments on my Instagram, because what I do is I don't leave any negativity on my page. So if there's any bad comment, I'll just delete them all. I'm the owner of my Instagram. I'm the owner of my social media pages. If you can't handle it, go. That's it.
But a keyboard warrior out there would just say that now Hunny is just trying to run away. She doesn't want to acknowledge us. She's not going to answer our
No, no, no,
concerns
no.
specifically.
No,
What do we have to
no
say about
response is a good response. No response is always a good response.
right now? We are definitely in this new normal pandemic season, which is going on and everything. You being a singer, of course, you just released a brand new single back in April during MCO. how are you adapting, Honey, in regards of the new normal, how people are, doing business specifically in the entertainment industry? How are you coping with it personally, Honey?
Oh, it's been tough. I must say, I miss going out and doing all these live shows, performing and hosting live shows with real people. But I just can't seem to imagine it anymore. I've been doing a lot of these virtual hosting shows like what you do, and entertaining people online like this. But it's not the same. The setup is not the same. I miss that live crowd. I miss all of it. Now I actually really miss going to events. Before it was always like 3-4 events a week, so it's really hard to keep up sometimes. You just gotta just say no. But now I actually miss the fact that you get out of the house wearing outside clothes, putting on like nice glamorous makeup and clothes, and just meeting your peers in the industry. So as an artist, has been really tough. But what can you do? Just stay positive. And whenever I feel like any negativity creeping up, I just go outside and just sweat it out. So that's my answer to everything. If I feel any stress, punch it out on a bag, do more sprints on the bike, anything that would release that stress. So yeah, I just try to just stay positive, stay whole, and there's nothing you can do. And there's so many other people who are unfortunate out there, and I'm lucky that I still have a nice roof over my head, enough food, enough water, just enough. I'm grateful for these little things, and my kids are in healthy condition. They have enough space outside to play, and yeah, we're in a good state of mind.
All right, one last question I do have to ask you, Honey, is about staying relevant. Artists out there, again, new or veteran or whatnot, people are always trying to stay relevant as much as possible, as long as possible. What are you doing to yourself, or at least to make sure that you are still relevant in these current times with the new fans, with the new tools that we have? What are you doing?
I've been asked this question a lot of times, and a lot of times I still don't know what's the right way to answer it. I think it's a very tough question to answer, and I still don't have the answer for it. But I will say this. I like to always explore and think of myself as a young soul. So I never try to age with my age. So I just try to keep up with the young ones. So I like having a wide group of friends where I've got friends who are in their 50s, friends in their 40s, friends in their 20s, and I'm in my 30s. And I try to just explore the minds, my daughter's mind, who's 8 years old, and I just try to not be an ageist, So in regards to that, maybe it helps with me feeling relevant. And there's a lot of new tools that I get to explore by being around younger people and older people. So it's like a combination of both. And I think it's a great mix for me, mind, body, and soul. So in that sense, I think it still makes me relevant because I have a great balance of wisdom and thought process. So in terms of like how it appeals to other people of me staying relevant, I'm not really chasing that anymore. I'm just trying to live my life. So yeah, I'm not really trying to chase and, I gotta stay relevant. It's more like, okay, I'll jump on this TikTok thing. Oh yeah, I'll do this. Yeah, why not? And now look at my daughter doing, okay, I'll try that challenge. So it's not like I gotta do it to stay relevant. I gotta start TikTok because I wanna crush the TikTok numbers. It's like I gotta do it because I like it.
Yeah, it's all about trying to be young at heart, young in mind, and try to be as balanced as you possibly can, by having all of the essential elements that would make you feel better at the end of the day. I think that's the most
Yeah.
important thing to have. Hunny,
Yeah.
Madu, thank you so much for coming down to the show. Really inspiring, though. I do feel that I do get to know you a bit more. And
Really?
yeah, you're such an awesome person. And I hope that you'll become more inspiring to all others out there. And stay awesome and just sweat it out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort it out, definitely. Thank you so much,
All
Mia,
right.
for having me.
And that, guys, was Hunny Madu talking to us about the life of a celebrity and how she is able to actually, dictate her life rather than having others dictate it for her. And, trying to make the best out of the situation as you possibly can. Thank you so much, folks, for watching this episode. Hope to see you guys again on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.